This was saying they come. No matter how much person tries to like bond with you, it won't work. It was more like an adventure for us. Yeah. We traveled together.
Yeah. What do you mean? A whole mean?
Don't tell me to explain. You know the things you do.
My parents come from a different
generation. Yeah. We're not from a strict home.
Where we're coming from. Siblings are different. That's what I've learned. I blocked her because it really pained me.
Lame.
It's even on YouTube. Oh my god, I'll go back and be watching it and sending it to you.
Keep your mouth for the rest of the year.
Back to that, we're struggling.
That's all.
It's one person putting the effort in. After a while, you get tired. So I would not want the people younger than me to make the mistakes I've made. And
okay, now the deed has been done. What next? That's why I don't like to tell you things.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
You're always trying to also lead me in the path of God.
I saw her. It didn't feel like I'd not seen her in 10 years. Sometimes I give advice. I ask her for advice as well.
Hi my loves, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hello, I'm Jane and you're welcome to my space. Today I have my big sis with me and we're just going to have conversations on relationship, dating, life, career, everything.
Hi everyone, my name is Maureen. Don't worry. My name is Maureen and I am here on Jane's channel. And yes, it's lovely to meet you all.
First thing you guys need to know is that we are cousins and we bear the same name, hence why we are called twins.
Even though I'm like a whole 3 years old.
Yeah, but she's older than me. This video is not going to be like big sis, whatever. We're going to try to, make each other comfortable as much as we can and make this video very interesting, educative as well, for you all to pick out 1 or 2 things. Apparently we've not seen each other for 10 years and it doesn't feel like 10 years. So what do you think has kept us together?
I think it's communication, because we speak quite often. And although I'm older, like I don't speak to her like she's younger than me. I speak to her like we're the same age. Sometimes I give advice. I ask her for advice as well. Actually, most times I forget that she's younger than me, if I'm honest. I
speak to her sense normally.
Well, that's an opinion, not a fact.
Okay.
I'm joking. Okay. No, she's good. So I think that's why. And then I think when I first left, when we were younger, we weren't speaking as much, but I think as we got older, where we could like have our own phones and stuff, we made it a duty to keep in touch. And that's just it. That's when I saw her, it didn't feel like I'd not seen her in 10 years. We actually didn't even do a big like, oh my god. I just started talking.
It was just like, hey, you're here.
Exactly, because we speak like once a week is the minimum. We speak very often, so it didn't feel that way. And that call is like an hour minimum.
Sometimes we can speak like 4 hours on phone. So
so I think that's how it is, and we're both open, we're honest with each other. Like I can tell her anything, I know she will not judge me, and she can tell me anything and I know she won't judge me. So I think that's how we've been able to keep it without seeing each other.
So do you think that our parents played a huge role in our relationship?
If I'm honest, no. I think we just decided that we're going to be like, we have a close family actually. So out of all my cousins, I'm closer to her. I think we just decided that we're just going to be close, but I think we understand each other.
And secondly, I just think that we are also family oriented people. Like for me, if you give me the opportunity, I want to talk to everybody and like just bring everyone together. For me, one thing that also built my relationship with you was the fact that you always give me a listening ear and you're also prayerful. Like every time I bring something to you, you're like, oh, have you prayed? Have you asked, God, what's up? It's not like you're always telling me, okay, do this, do that. You're always trying to also lead me in the path of God. Like he should be the center of your decision or whatever you're trying to do. So
Oh, really? I never knew that.
That's why I don't like to tell you things.
I never knew that.
So and you're not judgmental. Like as a young girl, like there are things that I would do and I'll come and tell you. You would tell me, actually, ma, why did you do this now? But you're not going to just start insulting me or trying to make me feel stupid or stuff like that. It's more like you also hold my hands and be like, okay, now the deed has been done. What next?
Because no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. Like even I've made mistakes in my life, and I've always said that I would not want the people younger than me to make the mistakes I've made. And I think part of the reasons why a lot of young people make mistakes is because they are too scared to like speak to their parents or people that are older than them about, you know, those things before they actually do them. So if you're able to have a relationship with, you know, younger ones that, or just people around you where there's an open line of communication.
Do you think you did anything different to make me comfortable to like always tell you stuff?
I think we're just open with each other. For me to be comfortable with you, you have to be open with me too. I'm the kind of person that if I notice I'm always the one coming to you, opening up to you, like telling me that is one-sided, and then I'm the only one putting an effort, then I won't bother. But we both put in equal effort. I wouldn't say that she calls me more, I call her more. When I have time, I call. When she has time, I call. Even when she was away, we have time difference. So sometimes I call her, it might not be okay. She calls me, it might not be okay. But we always, you know, made it work. It was both ways. So I think the reason why is because we both put the effort in. If it's one person putting the effort in, after a while you get tired. So
if there's one thing you've always wanted to tell me as a sister, as a friend, what's that thing going to be?
You have big heads.
That's all. That's all.
I'm joking. I would say that I'm very proud of you. Oh my god, guys, I'm so proud of her. Like obviously she knows, even me, I've had my struggles. Like it's now that I feel like I've come into my prime financially, like everything has, you know, not this year, 2022 was a very good year for me. Prior to that, we're struggling. We're really struggling, but we both like would support each other. But what I would tell her is that I'm very proud of her. Like she's been through a lot, but she doesn't carry it on her shoulder, and she doesn't let it. Honestly, don't judge. If you see someone happy, don't judge, because people just know how to carry their problems. She doesn't carry her problems. She doesn't let it weigh her down. Even sometimes, it does weigh her down. I'll be there to talk to her, even if I can't give her that time or I don't have. I'm always there to encourage her, and she's very hardworking. So I'm really proud of her that she didn't let what she was going through weigh her down, and now she's in such a better place. So that's what I'll say, that I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. If there's one thing I would want to tell you as well, see, if I tell you this thing,
oh yes, let me
keep your mouth for the rest of the year. Don't be my
oh yes, it's even on YouTube. Oh my god, I'll go back and be watching it and sending it to you. Like, do you remember when? Do you remember that time? Okay, I'm hearing.
It's that you're actually a sister and friend that everyone, when I say everyone, should have. Because I don't think I'll come this far, even if you're not there for me financially or anything. Your emotional support alone is huge, it's massive. And it's something that I don't get. That particular part is something that I don't get from anywhere else, because you literally carry it and just tell me, you know what, even if you can't do anything, you're going to call me back. What's up? How far? How is it going? You get, and you keep making it positive, like making me feel positive that something is about to happen, is going to be over soon, and stuff like that. So I believe that you're that friend, you're that sister that everyone should have. I barely even see her as sister. I see her as my friend, my partner. Like anything I want to do, I'll go and consult. I say, sister, I'll see.
You don't used to call me sister.
No, I don't call you sister, but I'm like, I'm up to this, and stuff like that. And I like that you give me good advice. There is no time that you advised me wrongly. Even though sometimes you'd be like, oh, I told you to do this, I told you to do this.
And she doesn't want to listen, and then she not come back. I'll be like,
but
it's life.
You're such an amazing person, and I just pray that, see, in this life, because of how you're a good partner to me, my only prayer is that you find someone that will be a good partner for you. That's just it. Because anybody that will stress this girl, pack your load and get out.
Oh yes.
Period.
Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Thank you. Don't cry. My cry is inside. It's not.
Aside from the fact that, okay, yes, I used to kick you. What's another annoying thing I used to do as a child to you?
If I'm honest, my childhood of Nigeria, I don't remember a lot because it's very blurred. Even when you said you used to steal my Capri Sun, guys, watch the previous video.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember that. You used to steal my vitamin C. I remember.
People call me a thief.
Because my auntie used to give us vitamin C. You remember that soya milk? Oh, yeah. I don't like it. Very thick. She said it's good for us. She used to force us to drink all this stuff that is good for children.
Egg is a must.
Yeah.
In this life.
What else is there?
So yeah. Another thing that I know that you hate so much or used to annoy you so much is when I leave you.
Really?
Yes, like we'll plan to go somewhere. Before you know, Maureen is delaying. She's doing one thing or the other. I'll just leave her and go. When I come back, hey God, there's problem.
Why would you leave me though? Why would you leave me if you have plans with me?
There's problem because I'll be like, you were delaying.
That is when she used to suck her tongue to that thing. I never understood it. Guys, we thank God for growth. That's all I can say because I won't say anything else. I don't want to spoil your markets.
What's one thing you can't live without? I really want to know.
My family and my phone. And God. I know that's 3, but I can't choose.
There's something that you think I've ever done that you've not forgiven me? Or you've not forgotten?
There's one thing she did, she made me cry, guys.
That one of the Philippines.
She made me cry. Do you know why she made me cry? Because I did it from a place of sacrifice. And it then put me in a very, very, very bad situation, guys. And I don't even want to talk about it. It really pained me.
My love!
Don't say my love. Do you know?
It wasn't intentional.
I didn't talk to her. I blocked her. Because I blocked her because it really pained me.
Describe my personality.
She's kind. She's caring. She loves her family. And she's very jovial, like joyful. When you're with her, you will laugh, you have fun. And I feel like you're a people's person, like you're sociable. Like she can relate to anybody, unless your heart is just strong. She can definitely have a conversation with anybody that comes by.
Okay. Thank you.
Describe me.
Describe you as intelligent, selfless, go-getter. I mean, you guys, if this girl wants something, she behaves like my little niece. I don't know if I'd call her my niece, my auntie's child. What's her name? Marvelous. Marvelous is like that. If Marvelous wants something, hey Jesus, there will be no rest. That's the type of person you are. Like that thing that you want, you must have it. Do or die. So yeah, that's how I can describe you. And then yes, you're caring. You're soft-hearted, in as much as sometimes you like to do.
I don't have a hard heart at all, guys. Legit. I'm a softie.
What's your greatest fear in life?
Losing a close family member.
I don't think I'll say we've had like serious fights or anything like that.
No.
But for instance, you see people who are having sibling issues, like maybe they're not really talking to their siblings or stuff like that. What would you advise?
First of all, I don't even think I'm in the place to advise because I feel like I'm still young. I'm still learning about life, so I wouldn't say I'm that knowledgeable to be giving advice. But what I would say is siblings are different. That's what I've learned. Like siblings are so different, and you have to acknowledge that when you're dealing with your siblings. And if you're having issues with your siblings, I would say like after your parents are gone, the next people you have close to you are them and maybe your partner, but they're the only people. So I don't get how people have siblings that I've not spoken to for like 30 years. I think it's crazy and weird, but everybody is different. So I guess there's situations why that can lead to it. But I would say just communicate. If you can't sit together, have somebody that will be your mediator that you both respect, that they say, okay, it's enough, you guys will listen.
Speak to the person.
Yeah, let them be in your midst and speak to them, and at least let it be to the point where if you pass each other, you can at least say hi.
Okay. What's your top bucket list to do with me?
To go on holiday somewhere. Okay. I've always said we should go on holiday somewhere.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. We thank God for growth because
more.
Where we're
coming from. Forget I'm looking for. Trust me.
Yeah, we're not from a strict home, but at the same time, we are mannered and we have our boundaries and we know our limits as kids and as individuals. Do you think the way your parents raised you, you would want to raise your child that way? What do you think do you think there's something you want to do different with your children?
There are definitely things I would want to do different because my parents come from a different
generation.
Yeah, and I think there are things that our generation have learned, but there are definitely things that I've learned from them that I would take on. I feel sometimes I'm very scared, if I'm honest, when I think that my children will grow up in the next generation, because what this generation are doing, it's kind of scary. And then generation after, sometimes I'm like, God should give me the grace to bring up children. So there are definitely things I would gain from my parents, and there are definitely things that I know that I can do better, and I might not do it the way they did. The same way that there are things their parents did that they took, and there are things that they did that they were like, I'm not going to enforce that with my children. So love you.
For me, the list is long. There's so many things that I'm not taking.
There'll be definitely things you will not take.
A lot of it. But overall, I think that my parents did a good job.
Yeah, they tried.
Even though for the most part I wasn't, home and all, but I think they did a good job raising the girl. They tried.
They brought up good children. So,
why do you love to harass my life? This girl abuses me sexually. Leave my breast alone. Abuses me sexually.
What do you mean abuses? What does that mean? Expatiate, please.
Don't tell me to expatiate. You know the things you do.
That's not true, guys. I'm just showing her love. I don't sexually assault her. That's a lie. Guys, do I look like somebody that... What do you mean? A homie?
Wow, this is how she will deny.
That's
why she's a lawyer. Imagine, they lie with pride.
We don't lie, please. Don't insult my profession.
What do you mean?
Don't lie. What do you mean?
So if your client goes to steal and hire you to come and defend them,
it's based on facts, on the law, and the law, we do not lie, and the evidence beyond reasonable doubt. That's the benchmark. We do not lie. It's based on the facts of the case and evidence.
So all I want to ask is, this is 2023. Can you please stop, harassing me?
What do I do to harass you? Tell me.
You know what to do.
I don't. Tell me.
She harasses my eyes.
How do I harass your eyes?
Yes.
Please.
My boobs.
No. Please,
this girl can randomly call me and just display for me what I'm not supposed to.
You're really gonna put them in there? This girl, you should be in the shower, should come out. She don't cover up. Is that not harassing my eyes? She doesn't think, let me cover up.
It's different.
Why is it different?
Your has levels. There are levels to these things.
She just comes out. She doesn't cover up. She just comes out, everything jingling in front of me. So who is harassing who, please? Did I tell you my eyes wanted to see that? My eyes are scared. Since she said I'm harassing you, she's also harassing me. So you two, will you stop harassing me? Even today, she will still do it. Maybe I'll stop.
I hope you guys took out something anyways from...
But you did not say what we've done to keep this relationship, even though we've not seen each other for 10 years. You're asking me. It takes two to be in it. And what did we do now? What do you think we've done? What do you think we've done to keep our friendship and relationship for 10 years despite not seeing each other? Because some people, they would have grown apart. Yeah.
I think we really bonded in 2014. Or was it 2013 that you came? When you came, we had we traveled together, we did stuff together.
Yeah.
So it was we always had things to talk about. And then we had one mutual friend that was always stressing our lives. So anytime you call and talk, I'm so that, I feel like that was even where the bridge happened. We just broke the bridge down there, because it now became we can tell each other anything, because you were older than me and it really wasn't my business. So that was that. And I also think that when you see someone that is adding value to your life, you wouldn't want to let go of the person.
So add value to your life. Say that again.
I also add value to your life.
Say that again.
So,
guys, don't mind me. Okay, continue.
So yeah, it's more like I gain from you, but with life experiences. Sometimes when you tell me, oh, someone has done this to me, I'm like, when I see things going that way, I'm like, it'd be like, say, this is the type of card, that this person's trying to play. And I will not say you have so much experience, but at the same time, you really foresee things like how it's about to play out.
Do you think?
Like, yeah, I think so as well. So yeah, you add value to my life. Basically, you advise me right. You've not given me any bad advice ever. So yeah, and I think this thing of bonding also has to do with spirits, because if your spirit does not accept the person, no matter how much the person tries to like bond with you, it won't work. It would look like you're forcing it, or it's being forced.
That's the worst feeling, where you feel like you're forcing yourself on someone.
That's not good.
What's your favorite memory with me?
My favorite memory with you was, first of all, we took a trip to Abuja, just two of us.
That journey was long.
And then we're like, are we not getting to our destination? Guys, this is what I'm telling you, we're very young.
Very, very.
They put us in a bus and shipped us off to Abuja. For the first time, I had traveled 8 hours. I've been 9 hours long on my own. You get, so we're just looking around. Anywhere the bus stop, we'll stop. Anything anybody's doing, we'll do. We're just following her. It was more like an adventure for us.
Yeah.
And then when we finally got to the place where they asked us to stop, we're calling our aunt to come pick us up. And we didn't even know what to do when they dropped us. Those outside people, they couldn't understand English, so it was a huge problem. Then finally, what now highlighted that trip was one day my auntie's daughter was getting married. I think the next day or something. Her people, I don't know, introduction or something was going to happen that day. So they sent us to go and blend tomatoes.
Like a big basket of tomatoes.
Yeah. Once, when we're going, I asked my other cousin, okay, do they have dogs? She said, no. No, she said, yes, they do, but they'll hold the dog.
Yeah, they'll hold the dog.
So we got to the gate. Before we got there, the dog already started barking. Like, he noticed that people were approaching the gates. We now told the person inside, hold your dog. This person saying, they come. And she's outside. I don't think she understands English that clear. The moment they open,
I'm terrified of
I didn't see you. I didn't see the other person.
Guys,
I was Oma for itself that moment. Yeah. So I ran this way, you ran that way. Before I do, we jam ourselves again.
I ran and then I couldn't find my way back home because I didn't know the area, and it was now nice.
So,
and then our little cousin too ran. I didn't even know where she was.
Guys, that was so hilarious. So I remember when I lifted my skirt up, because I wore very tight skirt that day. I lifted my pants. I didn't even care, because this dog was really huge.
It was a big dog.
It was a very big dog. So yeah, I think that's my most
Is that your funny memory? What's your most annoying memory? I don't think I'm annoying. No.
It's not had anyone.
Even when I was a child. I feel like I should snitch. I don't remember snitching.
You used to snitch a lot.
Is a lie, guys. Do you believe that? I don't believe.
You used to snitch. Maureen used to see somebody. She come and tell me, Humbo is taking the sweet. Humbo is taking the sweet. Let's go and tell auntie.
This is not true, guys.
Yes, sweets. Actually, there's one orange sweet that they used to buy for us. You didn't like it, so anytime we are now taking it, it's like you're feeling pain because you like the chocolate one. There's one chocolate, I'm forgetting, the wrap is purple. I don't know what it's called, but that's the one you like.
Yeah.
But you don't like the orange one.
Yeah.
So when the purple one is not available, you gotta snitch on us that we are taking sweets. So yeah, That's it.
It's not me. I don't know who they're talking about.
It's you. So yeah, but we grew up in a very large family.
Yeah, very fun.
Now everybody's now big and doing their thing.
Exactly, everyone's grown, married, having kids.
So when I get married, very important question.
You, when are you getting married? Don't know that you're old.
Angel asked me
your age mate have
when will I have a baby? She wants to carry my baby.
Her age mates have 2 children. When will you marry? Will it be this year or next year? Will you be single forever?
Carry me, they go, don't sing that song at my wedding, but yeah, it is what it is.
We get married when we get married, okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
Guys, please subscribe and get her to 2,000 subscribers. Please. Her content is amazing, guys. Please.
Can we go now?
Yes, we can.